Welcome out to the water for the third race of the first series of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night racing. Hi, I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. Joining us from behind the camera this evening, as with every evening, our producer, Bruce Nairn. Now, if you're a regular watcher, welcome back. If you're a first timer, you gotta pull up a seat here, because this is the best seat in the house, the Boatyard Bar and Grill film boat. It's another northerly breeze, which means reaching starts and code zeros. Many different approaches for PHRF 1 and the J35 start combined. The J105 is a very large one design class, all deciding they like the pin. Mirage, Cedric Lewis is in the lead so far this series.
Who's getting spun here?
Getting spun is 250, Smokin' Oakham, David Scheidt. I don't think they're gonna let him in there. Mirage winning the pin in perfect style.
What a shock. Doghouse looking like they're in the doghouse.
They look a little maybe short-handed, at least short experienced. J80s have their class leader winning the pin here too. Derek Lynch on Outlaws. 3 seconds to go. No kite set for them. Etchells are preparing for their start, and 13:27, Marge Todd Lumiere is holding up 959 pretty well.
I like this. There's gonna be somebody sneaking underneath all this mess too.
Yeah, 5 seconds left, and I think they may have pulled them up a little too long. 1097 is gonna get the start. Now, Bruce, in the Annapolis nude that just happened this past weekend, sponsored by Helly Hansen, all of the one design classes that are represented here on Wednesday nights, a local from Wednesday night won it, including in the Etchells class, Matthew Lumiere, sailing on his dad's boat, Marge.
Well, that makes perfect sense, because where do you learn how to sail?
Right here, weekly racing. Halfway down the first leg, and these Etchells are still trying to battle it out for that windward position. J30s are another division where the class leader from the nude is racing here every Wednesday. Total Mayhem, Amy and Doug Stryker. Fantastic start for Insatiable.
That was a good one.
Ron Anderson, must have been Tanya White calling tactics.
Pretty sure it was. She told me she was going to be calling the start tonight.
PHRF 2 and PHRF 3 start together. We have two boats who decided to start upwind towards the pin with the maneuver Swiss Miss Giselle O'Shaughnessy and Where Egos Dare, Tom and Celia Moynihan. One of the smallest boats on the outer course, Gaynell, a J22 battling it out with the likes of Team Jeannot on a Sun Odyssey, 349. But the J70 and Janelle Shaughnessy Swiss Miss will be the first around. Silent Thunder, Sheldon Mandel, CNC 34. And it is named Silent Thunder for the reason you think. They're headed out for some upwind action, nipping right back in it after being over at the start. Hot off their victory from the Helly Hansen Annapolis Nude, Tim Williams' Lingen. Allberg 30 is the first one to the drop mark.
Allberg's 30s always look good in this much breeze, Ashley.
They certainly do.
Show off their classic lines.
And our two Cal 25s join them. Tim Bloomfield's Whitecap and Peter Shields, John Wooldridge, and Chris Rogers on Ronin.
Ashley, this is a battle.
These two boats are match racing practically.
Whitecap's got the better of them.
So far.
So far.
The Woodwinds get their own start too, speaking of match races, with a great spectator crowd. Meanwhile, Perf Zero is on their way back in. They've had a bay tour practically halfway to the Bay Bridge around Hackett's Point. About to drop around the Osprey nest.
Think they're going to drop, or do you think they're going to try to hold it?
Time will tell.
I say they're going for the hold.
They're going to hold it. J111s are the ones to beat. Ramrod FR30 with an asymmetrical setup. Keeping it tight in second.
I like it. That's good value on that bowsprit and asymmetric on the old FR30, isn't it?
The Comerfords out with their new J111 for the second time this week. Still unnamed. We gotta talk to them about that. Rick Bourne on Winborn, a J120.
That's for the first time this year, right?
They were out last week.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, they were.
Sorry, Rick.
It's your buddy John Pica and Corey Bantic at Beneteau First 40.7.
Easy for you to say.
Etchells coming around now with Alan Kelly on Playmaker in the lead. He has got a great rendition where he changed the words to the song Oklahoma. You should ask him about it sometime.
I'll try to keep that in mind.
Last turning mark for home, and Alan Kelly on Playmaker is still in the lead for the Etchells. The name Playmaker was taken from his company, Playmaker Systems, a competitive strategy and simulations firm. You run plays, plays are run on you. That's the mantra. Early set with Paul Murphy trimming on 959. They were the ones having a bit of trouble at the start. Jonathan Forsberg on Solsidon. almost to the finish line. The Etchells start overlapping with the other perf divisions. No change in the standings, except for second, Solsidon sliding into second. Alan Kelly just barely managed to hold on to that one. Well done to them. Well, thanks for joining us this evening. A little bit more breeze, same direction, but always a different story to tell. Speaking of which, Alan Kelly sent us the most information. He wins for sending in intel, so make sure you send us some stuff. We always seek out the boats we know something about. Thank you to the Boatyard Bar and Grill, the Annapolis Yacht Club, Bruce Nairn, our producer, commentating from behind the camera. For T2P TV, I'm Ashley Love. We'll see you next week.